Pennsylvania Governor's Office of the Budget Commonwealth of Pennsylvania for a grant in amount of $1 million under the Redevelopment Assistance Capital Program for the benefit of Highlands Hospital. I so move. Is there a second?
Second.
I think this is wonderful. This is not the first time that we've applied for money for the hospital. Highlands has gone through some really great changes there, and over the next couple of years, what's going to happen at Zach Connell School is going to be unbelievable for the city and for the community, actually, with the services they're going to provide out there, and at the autism school. And so hopefully they're successful and they get this money, because it'd be nice to have another $1 million invested into the city. City Clerk, take the vote.
Councilman Karpiak?
Yes.
Councilman Keating?
Yes.
Councilman McIntyre?
Yes.
Mayor Lincoln?
Yes. Okay, we're going to schedule our reorganization meeting. Be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Collinsville to schedule the 2018 reorganization meeting for January 2nd, 2018 at 6 p.m. in City Council Chambers, City Hall. God bless you. And I so move. Is there a second?
Second.
Can't believe it's that time again already. This year it's going fast. City Clerk, take the vote.
Councilman McIntyre?
Yes.
Councilman Karpiak?
Yes.
Councilman Keating?
Yes.
Mayor Lincoln?
Yes. No reminders?
Oh, at the end.
There's two at the end, two at the very end.
Definitely tell it's the end of the year. Well, the first reminder I want to remind is next week is our last recycling days of 2017. It's Tuesday and Wednesday, 26th and 27th of December. Please separate your recycling from your garbage on the curb. The most important reminder is January 1st is the Polar Bear Plunge down at Yacht River Park. I love this event that our Polar Bear Club puts on every year. It's a lot of fun. If you're on the fence and you think you want to do it, just come down. You're cold for like 30 seconds and it's over. It's a super fun time. And they also have our community ministries as a part of this. They collect canned goods that day. So we're hoping that the community, anyone, even if you're coming down to watch, please bring some canned goods down for the community ministries food pantry, because they desperately need all the support they can get through the winter, because it's a hard time for them and a lot of families need their help. The Connellsville Teachers Association, they come down and get about hot chocolate. It's a really fun event, and I hope that the community comes out again, and I hope we have good weather. But if you want to do something fun and start the year off the right way, come down and jump in the river with us, because it is a great fun time. And I just thank you to the Polar Bear Club, because they do a lot of work for a very short amount of time that we were down there, and they keep it going all year long with the pictures and everything. So hopefully we'll see a lot of people down there that day. And actually, the Polar Bear Plunge is at 11 o'clock. The picture will be at 10:45 a.m. at the River Park by the boat ramp. The first, in January, our recycling days are January 9th and 10th, and the January 23rd and 24th. I'm hopeful that Advanced Disposal is going to send out postcards again.
They said.
If we can please make sure, because those postcards are really, people definitely like them. Shelley does a great job in updates with the city's Facebook page, all this stuff. So it's we keep it informed on Facebook, but I would like to, hopefully we can get those postcards sent out again.
Are we closed here on the 26th?
No.
Closed over.
No, I think we're open. We're open on the 26th, aren't we? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, City Hall is only closed for Christmas on Monday. City Hall will be closed on Monday, the 25th. It reopened at 9 a.m. on the 26th. Excuse me. Okay, with that, I'm going to hand it over to you, Councilman Keating.
Thank you, Mayor. I have a couple resolutions this evening. I'm going to try to read through them as fast as possible. The first one, I'll just read it and then we'll explain it. Be it resolved by City Council of City of Connersville to adopt Bill Number 4 of 2017, Ordinance Number 1530, an ordinance fixing the salaries payable by the City of Connersville for the various positions enumerated herein for the fiscal year 2018, and repealing all other ordinance or parts of ordinances inconsistent herewithin. And I so move.
Is there a second?
Second.
And this is basically just getting everybody's salaries and everything according to everybody's contracts up for 2018. Any questions?
City Clerk, take the vote.
Councilman Kupiec?
Yes.
Councilman McIntyre?
Yes.
Councilman Keady?
Yes.
Mayor Lincoln?
Yes.
All right. Be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Connersville to adopt Bill Number 5 of 2017 and Ordinance Number 1531, an ordinance of the City of Connersville, County of Fayette, and Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, fixing the real estate tax rate and residence tax rate for all city purposes for the fiscal year 2018, and repealing all other ordinance or parts of ordinances inconsistent herewithin. And I so move.
Is there a second?
Second.
All right, and this one is basically just saying that the tax rate for the City of Connersville will stay the same, and there won't be a tax increase next year.
City Clerk, take the vote.
Councilman McIntyre?
Yes.
Councilman Keady?
Yes.
Councilman Kupiec?
Yes.
Mayor Lincoln?
Yes.
Be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Connersville to adopt Bill Number 6 of 2017, Ordinance Number 1532, an ordinance of the City of Connersville, Fayette County, Pennsylvania, showing the estimated receipts, expenditures, and liabilities of every kind for all the funds for the fiscal year 2018, with the balance of the unexpended appropriations as the basis for fixing the levy and the tax rate for said fiscal year, appropriating the various amounts shown as proposed expenditures herein for the expenses of the city for said fiscal year from the revenues available for said fiscal year for all departments, bureaus, and specific purposes set forth herein, and repealing all other ordinances or parts of ordinances inconsistent herewithin, and I so move.
Is there a second?
Second.
Okay. That one is basically just saying that we have a balanced budget, the tax rate is staying the same, and we're ready to go for another great 2018.
Which is great. City Clerk, take the vote.
Councilman Keady?
Yes.
Councilman McIntyre?
Yes.
Councilman Kupiec?
Yes.
Mayor Lincoln?
Yes.
All right. This next one here is, I'll read it first and then explain. Be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Connersville to enter into a contract with UniFirst for a one-year contract, 12 months, at a monthly rate of $60, money to be taken from line item 409.250 at a savings of $1,479.84 a year, and I so move.
Is there a second?
Second.
This is something that I wanted to do I think it was the end of last year, beginning of this year. We actually went with UniFirst for 2017, but the contract that we were in with Cintas, we could not get out of until, was it August or November, Vern? I think November, actually. And then that contract has us paying $183.50 a month. So once that ended, we got new quotes from Cintas and UniFirst. Cintas was, I think, $62 a month, UniFirst was $60. And then, this UniFirst agreed to do a one-year contract just so that we're not voting on something that stays longer than one of us will be here for. And, they're very upfront where, Cintas, we had that auto-renew policy that was in place, and, I'm just glad we were able to get out of that, and, we're saving about $1,500 now from here on out, so.
What's the, what are we getting for $60 a month?
All
Rugs.
the runners and the rugs and the upstairs and downstairs.
How many is that?
I think it's 8 or 9.
Yeah, something to that.
Yeah, it's not bad. Swapped out once a month.
It's more than once a month, isn't it?
The new contract won't be.
The new contract won't be, yeah. But the issue that we had is just making sure we were having the same rugs as before, since it is such a difference in price, just to make sure there's not a trip hazard or anything. And UniFirst was nice enough to bring in an example of the rugs, and it's exactly the same. So we're getting exactly the same product for a lot less per month now.
I'd say. All right. City Clerk, take the vote.
Councilman Kupiec?
Yes.
Councilman McIntyre?
Yes.
Councilman Keady?
Yes.
Mayor Lincoln?
Yes.
Be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Connersville to accept the 2016 audit as prepared by McClure & Wolf LLP, Certified Public Accountants, and I so move.
Is there a second?
Second.
I'll say that I was kind of happy that after reviewing this, that to find out that we've already basically have corrected some of the recommendations already in that, his audit.
If not all the recommendations he had, we corrected, I think, right at the beginning of 2017 going in, which he is beyond ecstatic about the situation, the shape that we're in, and, you know, he's glad that by the end of this year, we have pretty much everything solved and ready to go for 2018.
Which is great.
Yep.
City Clerk, take the vote.
Councilman Keady?
Yes.
Councilman McIntyre?
Yes.
Councilman Korpiak?
Yes.
Mayor Lincoln?
Yes.
Be it resolved by City Council of City of Connersville to authorize the payoff of the 2017 tax anticipation note with PNC, funds to be taken from the city investment account at Somerset Trust Bank. I so move.
Is there a second?
Second.
This is just saying exactly what it is. We have money, and we could have paid this off months ago, but we could not. But, you know, it's now December, and I'm just glad it's something we can get done and out of the way.
Sounds good.
Who seconded that?
I did.
City Clerk, take the vote.
Councilman Korpiak?
Yeah.
Councilman
Yes.
McIntyre?
Yes.
Councilman Keady?
Yes.
Mayor Lincoln?
Yes. Tim?
Tim and I got over this next one, right? Over the things.
Yeah, you don't have
Just
to.
a minute.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's not subject to. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, exactly.
Okay. Also, I don't even have to say the percentage.
No,
Okay.
I don't think so. No, I think we just take the amount.
Okay. Be it resolved by City Council of City of Connersville to accept a tax anticipation note in the amount of $200,000 from Scottdale Bank and Trust for a term of 1 year contingent upon solicitor's review, and I so move.
Is there a second?
Second.
Now, this is something I know discussing at the last meeting, we were looking at whether or not we would have to do this. As Controller Brooks said, you know, it's, we're sitting right around $350,000, or 300 or 350 is where we'll be probably by the end of the year. With this, you know, we're gonna be between $500,000 and $600,000 to start the new year off. We're not gonna need that. I was in Vern, you know, we just want to be safe, because you never know, you know, we get a bad storm, something bad happens. We don't want to be in a position where we have to go back and, you know, and take one of these out. So it's better just to do it, get us till March when the taxes come in, and then we have the opportunity with this next TAN loan to pay it off. Is that correct, Vern? Right, as March
early,
comes?
yes.
If
Early
we
as you
don't,
want.
yep, therefore we probably won't have to pay any, if not all, interest on this thing, and bring it in, and we'll get it back out. So it's not a bad thing, it's just to make sure that we have no revenue. We don't really have much revenue except for a few odds and ends coming in the beginning of the year, just to make sure we'll be able to get through those first 3 months.
And I just thank you to Scottdale Bank for
Yeah.
putting their bid in and being the lowest bid for this, and I greatly appreciate them helping us out for this. Well, City Clerk, take the vote.
Councilman McIntyre?
Yes.
Councilman Keady?
Yes.
Councilman Korpiak?
Yes.
Mayor Lincoln?
Yes.
Be it resolved by the City Council of City of Connersville to contract out the City of Connersville's payroll to Scary and Associates LLC at a cost of $235 per month for 12 months, money to be taken out of line item 402.330, and I so move.
Is there a second?
Second.
Sean, the Scary and Associates, has been doing our payroll last year. Cassie, correct me if I'm wrong, but he's done a very good job. Anytime we've called him, whether it's a QuickBook issue or, you know, payroll issue, him and his staff has been very forthcoming, getting back to us, letting us know, you know, where we are. And he's been able to, there's a good working relationship, and, you know, eventually I'd love to see this come in-house and have us do our own, but now, you know, we're still saving, you know, about $8,000 a year from what we were paying, so that's what that is.
And it's also a Connellsville city business.
Oh, yeah, city
So it's-
business and,
So it's nice that we're able to do that.
and give
Use
back.
another business.
Yeah.
City clerk, take the vote.
Councilman Keating.
Yes.
Councilman Kubiak.
Yes.
Councilman McIntyre.
Yes.
Mayor Lincoln.
Yes.
Okay, that is all the resolutions that I have this evening. I just want to say it's been a great year to work with everybody here and to be in the shape that we are today. We couldn't have done it with the council that we have now and, you know, the staff that we have here at City Hall. They work day in and day out, especially, as Vern said, the department heads have done an amazing job this year at keeping to the budgets, making sure, you know, if they have any questions, they see, you know, Cassie, the bookkeeper, and it's just, it's been on cue, and I have to say a huge thank you to them. 2018, Vern and I and Cassie will make sure that everything still is on the budget so that we make sure we do the same thing for 2018 and keep the auditor and everybody up here impressed. So thank you again to all them. Thank you to Controller Brooks, who I will not be here next year, but, you know, I'm looking forward to working with Controller Witt now, who is here, and it's going to be a great year for 2018. So that's all I have this evening.
Thank you, Councilman Keating. Over to you, Councilman Kubiak.
You not gonna do Melissa?
Oh,
You get
well,
that.
you're
Oh, there's nothing under mine. Yeah, we don't, as you can see, we have what we've been up to in your packet. If you have any questions, please let me know. The only thing that I do want to bring up, if we do get a major snowfall, we do have the odd and even days. That will be updated on Facebook whenever we're plowing, especially south side, over on the west side. Congested areas, when we can get on even days, get the cars moved over to the even side of the road using house numbers, and vice versa. Other than that, I don't have anything, Mayor. I'd like to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. This year was a good year, and especially for our street department and what we've been able to accomplish on the streets, paving projects, keeping water flowing. They've done a good job. Looking forward to next year. Really looking forward to not spreading a whole lot of salt this winter. So,
Amen.
but we are packed up. We're ready in case something does happen. So that's all I have, Mayor.
Okay, thank you, Councilman Kubiak. And unfortunately, that Councilwoman Tazan is under the weather and could not make our council meeting tonight, so I'm just going to read her one resolution, which I'm excited about. I'll read it here for a sec. Be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Connellsville to enter into an agreement with Superior Custom Design, APC Tech of Connellsville, to install and upgrade the surveillance camera system at Yawk Park in the amount of $8,575.60, with money to be taken out of line item 409.362. I so moved. Is there a second?
Second.
I'm very excited about this upgrade to Yawk Park. Definitely one of our most used parks in the city. And I just want to thank Jason Goforth. He was awesome when we came down and walked the park with Vern and I. And he really, really, really went above and beyond to map out a very, very good surveillance system for Yawk Park. When it's all said and done, well, we're going to be using the assistance of our public works guys here in the spring. But once we get this all up and operational in the springtime, one end of the park to the other is going to be under surveillance. Our boat ramp, our parking lot, every area that people are going to be in will have, the camera will be watching and ensuring the safety of all who use our parks. During the day, during the night, I'm really, really, really looking forward to this system being installed. And the nice thing about this, this is not going to be taxpayer-funded project. We actually are going to be able to use some remaining grant money that we received on another project to pay for this one. And hopefully, we actually have another project we have money left over that we're trying to get approval from now, that we can go from Yawk Park down to East Park and upgrade the systems down to East Park, because we really are, these cameras really are very helpful to our police, and having them to be online and having them be watched while our dispatchers are on duty downstairs is a big help to catch somebody in the act of unfortunately when they want to vandalize our parks or do illegal things down there. But I just want to thank Vern. He really did worked hard on this, and like I said, Jason is awesome. and I'm glad that our future councilman Topper gave us his name, and then the rest is history, because this is going to be a good thing. We're going to have a really nice, really great setup down in York Park once this is all installed. So, City Clerk, take a vote.
Councilman Carpenter?
Yes.
Councilman McIntyre?
Yes.
Councilman Keating?
Yes.
Mayor Lincoln?
Yes. Okay, with that, I'm going to pass it over to you, Councilman McIntyre.
In your packets, you have your health code officer report. And as far as the New Haven Hills report, there were 14 alarms for the month of November. I do have 2 resolutions to pass. The first one is be resolved to approve a 2-year contract between the City of Connersville and Thomas Curry as the city's health code officer. Salary to be taken out of line items 420.131 and 420.132 with a reimbursement of $20,000 from the city's CDBG share. I so move.
Is there a second?
Second?
Just want to, Tom's one of the busiest employees we have here in the city, and I'm very grateful for all that he does, because he's just not our health code officer. He is our IT guy, our camera guy, anything basically that we ask of you, Tom,